now and then, or even characters now and then. But as of right now, it's good. The fuck did I just do?
Couldn't look away from the train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect before you play back. Button check. Button check.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a beautiful weekend of checking these buttons. It is Saturday. Hope you guys had a good Christmas on yesterday. We are here getting ready for the New Year's. And on that note, hope you guys got everything that you wanted. If you notice a new addition right behind me, the button check signage, it actually glows or does like different colors and stuff like that. I just got to get the batteries. Big up to the wifey who got it for me. I was like, oh crap, because I was checking it out in the store and she actually got it. Love you. So without further ado, we definitely got them hot clips, hot topics, hot pockets, just all the hot shit. Without further ado, let's go.
Oh, I forgot that was a move actually.
What?
You sound like a fucking villain. What the fuck?
What happened?
I beat out a super move with a regular ass move. I don't give a.
And now into the first set of buttons that need to be checked. Ladies and gents, this starts out in the Street Fighter V world right here with Princesa Kara, aka X-Kara. Y'all know her. Now, she used to come up, well, she's a data miner, right? Has a lot of correct predictions when it comes to the game. Capcom, I believe, actually issued a cease and desist sometime last year. Since then, she's like been in the shadows. She comes out with a few predictions, but now she's back in full effect. So as you know, with Street Fighter V, the game has just been pretty much laying dead, right? Where it's at. People are still playing and whatnot, but we haven't had really any new additions to the game. We're just kind of sitting in the cut, watching everybody else get some new shit, and we're all just twiddling our thumbs. So most of us are waiting for Capcom Cup, right? Because that's happening the first part of next year, right? Which is right around the corner because we're supposed to receive some new information apparently at that time. But Kara's beating them to the punch right here, giving them some new prediction, data mining. Let's peep it. All right, so Princesa Kara. Am I saying that right? Princesa. You gotta put the you can't say princess. You gotta say because you're becoming Hispanic. All right, so Kara breaks it down right here with the Christmas special thread about release dates. Right here, she goes to say that Dan is gonna be February 23rd, Rose June 15th, Oro and Akira July 13th. She goes on to say the release of Rose, Oro, and Akira will be in the same triple threat format. If everything happens as it should, these will be the dates. Merry Christmas. Somebody replies to this saying, and the release date for the final mystery character remains a mystery, but then Kara says, I even know that date, but I prefer not to say it because it will certainly change. Wait for something to 2022. The last character is Dimitri, and it will be somewhat disappointing. I already talked about it in my vlogs. The release date will be so short between one and the other, and it will be considered equal to the EVO 2019 triple threat release. Then somebody says, what do we get in January? And then Kara responds, the Fexo costume. All right, so let's unpack this for a little bit. So obviously this is not anything in stone, right? Kara's doing some data mining. Now, I will say that she has a very high percentage of being accurate in the past. Not 100%, no. I've seen some that have been off, but let's give props where props are due. So, with that being said, right now the predictions are Dan, February 23rd, Rose, June 15th, Oro, July. So it looks like, it looks like we have a ways to go. For one, I think people, of course, we were praising Capcom because they gave us the outline, right? They were like, yo, at least they're telling us what they're going to do, right? So you got to give props for that. But on the other hand, it wasn't enough because people were like, no, Why is it so long? Why is it so dragged out? A lot of us were hoping that Street Fighter 6 would come like before then, but it looks like we have another year of Street Fighter 5. Maybe even 2, talk about 2022 or some shit like that. I don't know. But I do know at least the game is still being played. At least there's updates. At least there's new characters. I hope there's new mechanics. So maybe there's a possible chance for even more life in Street Fighter 5. All right, into the next set of buttons that need to be checked. This one right here is an interesting debate. I love talking about stuff like this. So Ace King of Suit posted this, right? All right, you can see Ace's profile on the screen right now. Posted this just the other day saying, get it off your chest before Christmas, hottest fighting game take that you have, go. And of course, the FGC response, there is some killer ones, some hilarious ones. Yo, let's check it out. All right, this one's pretty interesting right here, posted by WaveKid saying, not really game itself related, but Tekken community needs a villain like Marvel and Smash has F-Champ and Leffen. We on the surface encourage proper behavior, but deeply, we want trash talk, hype, money matches, memes, no round browns and all that makes shit hype, we too polite. The point that sticks out to me where they say, we on the surface encourage proper behavior, but deeply, deep down, oh, we want that shit. See how I made this face when I said shit? That's my shit face. This one you gotta love right here, saying games that focus on ground-based footsies fundamentals, such as Street Fighter and Grand Blue, is holding the FGC back and potentially the human race as a whole. Footsies and fundamentals are loaded terms used by the so-called FGC veterans to disregard those who love to jump. All right, the next one going even deeper right here, saying old players have been shitting on anything new out of fear that they'll This motherfucker right here like to jump. Like I was saying, old players have been shitting on anything new out of fear that they'll lose their little fiefdoms, is that fiefdoms or fandoms, and become little fish in big ponds. That's why you get pushback for new mechanics, more inclusion, and to deviate from the old arcade era of behavior. Then the homie Cross Ronan posted this one saying, fighting games are great until people master them and somehow get a false sense of infallibility as they get the right to lie, cheat, and manipulate someone else in their community simply because they're the better player. It happens way more than you think. This one from the homie Shadow X Law saying, esports is cancer, and the current iteration of the FGC needs to have a hard reset or die altogether. Damn, the last two swung for the fence, didn't they? Getting deep, you know what I'm saying? This one right here says, boobies is not a substitute for female character design. Fighting games need more body type variety for female fighters. Fat ladies, buff lasses, some goddamn weird monsters, etc. This next one up is by Marvello. He says, most recent fighting games suck because they don't focus on introducing novelty and creativity into the game. Without the ability to consistently lab new combos, setups, or character dynamics, the game loses appeal quite quickly. Marvel series are the best at this. Next up is a very interesting point of view about online tournaments right here, saying online tournaments are much more sustainable stream of income than offline tournaments, and have made me realize that if we want things to be sustainable, then we have to reconstruct things to have events that cater towards people that want this to be more than a hobby. Next up is Queen Sharpie. Right here, Sharpie posted this saying, the fighting game community has amazing content creators inside of it, but they are gatekept by people who are terrified of losing relevancy. Woo! We get to the nitty gritty now, you know what I'm saying? Damn, there's some of these that could be just straight butt check episodes by themselves. This next one kind of goes along with that last one, saying placing isn't everything, and honestly, content creators do so much for the community and it goes underappreciated. And we're gonna wrap it up right here with Sleepy Scrub bringing up a very interesting point of view, saying Project L will probably bomb no matter how good/bad it is. I don't think there's enough overlap between FGC/LOL players for that game to have an audience. Grand Blue is in the same situation, to be honest. Then others respond saying, well, Grand Blue kinda, but it would have a far better chance if it had rollback and COVID hadn't happened. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely let me know how you feeling, man. These are some interesting ass points, man. You got people talking about the community, the FGC, content creators, LOL fighters, some people thinking it's gonna bomb no matter what. That's a big take right there. I don't know if I agree with that one. I can see why they're saying it. Maybe that's the inner player in me, FGC, wanting it to succeed so bad. You know what I'm saying? I have all these high hopes, like a lot of us do, for that game. I just don't see it. I don't know, and that's not me throwing shade at that comment. From what I could see, how they're going about trying to design it and getting everybody's input and the Cannon Brothers and all that, I don't know. I have so high hopes for that game. So with that being said, definitely let me know how you guys feel, and thank you guys for watching, man. It is Saturday one more time. If something posts or break, I should say, we'll post tomorrow morning, but if not, we'll definitely see you Monday morning with checking these buttons. Thank you guys once again for all the love. We'll see you soon. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
The fighting game community has amazing content creators, and well, we all know that's a fact, right?
Shut the... Ain't nobody talking about you.
What? You just bought me that, and you still talking shit?